Something's different. You been there the whole time? Come here. The SA6.5M from Sundown Audio at $350 a pair and 200 watts RMS. Is this premium? First run at an SQ speaker from Sundown Audio any good? Let's take a look. To limit the low-end distortion on this, I set a high-pass filter of 87 Hertz. This speaker plays pretty well from about 115 Hertz up to, I'd say, about 2500 Hertz. Using this as a full-range speaker and crossing it over into a tweeter could be done, but you do have a large scoop out here with a drop of about 4 decibels from 500 up to about 1000 Hertz. Now, this speaker was designed to be a dedicated mid-bass speaker, and the frequency response for a mid-bass is really good. If you cross it over with a low pass of 600 Hertz, you'd be in good shape in a three-way. Yeah. Now, since this is a SQ speaker, looking at the 90 decibel rating, it takes a half a watt to get to 90 decibels, and distortion is very well maintained at under 2% at 90 decibels. In order to reach 110 decibels, it requires 50 watts of power. At 50 watts of power and 110 decibels, distortion stays fairly well maintained in the mid-bass region at under 5%. At 100 watts, you get a little bit more distortion, but anything outside of the crossover region in the mid-bass region is still well maintained at under 5%. Cranking it up to 150 watts using the 70 Hertz low-pass filter as recommended by Sundown, distortion still stays pretty well maintained under 10% within the mid-bass region for this speaker. Now, this speaker is rated at 200 watts RMS when you cross over at 70 Hertz. Could that be done? Yes, I think giving this thing another 50 watts, bringing it up to 200 watts would be okay. You might want to definitely bring that high-pass crossover up to around about 90 or so Hertz, and definitely apply a low-pass filter and run this thing in a three-way. So the Sundown Audio 6.5M mid-bass loudspeaker. Their first foray into SQ is actually really good. It plays pretty low, down to 100 Hertz, and it plays loud, right? So this isn't just your mama's SQ speaker. This thing will get up there, get loud, and get down. Distortion stays pretty well maintained, even at higher volumes at around 10%. So I think this thing is a winner. Boosh.